In our previous site, we had one person, the computer teacher, who was the only person who really knew what was going on there. Where this site, anybody can go in, all they have to do is click on the little E in the right corner, and the information comes up for them to make the changes they need to make on the page. So it is so easy to use.
The exciting thing that happens to those of us who know HTML code, okay, is number one, you don't have to teach HTML to be able to use the site. If you're familiar with Microsoft products at all, and you're familiar with Word especially, and the functions that Word allows you to do, it's a very user-friendly tool.
It's made my job less creating content and more delegating rights and responsibilities and just overseeing the process and making sure the content gets out there.
The upper school teachers are required to post homework, and we on our old website had a really archaic, complicated way of doing that. With the classroom teacher sites, it's much easier, it's much more intuitive for them, and there are less steps involved.
We have a lot of people creating pages that are not technical and do not know how to open Photoshop, do not want to open Photoshop, and the fact that they can get an image from a CD, upload it, and then resize it so that it's the appropriate size for a web page is spectacular.
I love to tell stories. At Blue Ridge we have great stories to tell about our boys and the wonderful things our teachers are doing, and it really helps me do that. It helps me take words and pictures and put them in a format that's easy for my parents, my alumni, my students themselves look forward to seeing themselves on the web.
I think in terms of content, we feel like it's important to have one person that's kind of overseeing what is the public representation of the school. And I think that's why at our school it's ended up being more of a kind of PR person as opposed to a technology person. And the software allows that kind of person to be in that role because it's so user-friendly in that way.
Using Finalsite, I've really streamlined my time. I can now take that time and focus on improvements to the website and how to expand it to serve my member schools even better.
Today, with the Finalsite tool, I can spend my energy and time on the content, getting quality pictures, quality text and things like that, and getting it out to our viewers very quickly. Parents' Day last year, parents are walking around campus and I'm walking around with my camera taking a couple of pictures, and before noon I had a photo gallery. Before 1, you know, I have a couple emails in from parents saying, wow, I couldn't believe my picture was up there already. And that's the stuff we want to be able to do, is be fresh and be up to date. And that's what Finalsite gave us the ability to do, is do those things.